Welcome into a new week of WTA, everyone. We got Semaph and Jack. Should be an interesting one with it being a marbles format, and Semaph always being a little bit creative with them. I'll drag them both in to confirm what's going on. Welcome, Jack.
Okay.
Welcome, Semaph.
Yeah.
Yo.
You got Jack there?
Yep, I'm here.
Do you guys want to do viewers for this match?
I don't mind
Yeah,
viewers of a Semaph stand, but I'm good either way.
Well, why not? We can try.
Make the streams a little bit more straightforward. I've been pre-generating the seed, so I'll send that in the chat now, and we can get the level open. So WTA18 BL is the seed this week. I need to ask them, have you read the rules for this format? Because it's obviously your first time trying it.
I have to open it to see what we gotta do.
Well,
It's the first 3 segments, or the first 8 levels is on speed. No percentage.
So we're doing well, yeah. It's first 12 levels, so it's up until green sky is percentage for 3 level sets, being 1 to 5, 6 to 8, and 9 to 11, and then you swap to hybrid afterwards for the next 6 levels being paired up.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then if there's a tie in this points done, because there's 6 points available, then we'll tie break it based on who has a lower total time spent across those 6 sections. Yeah.
Save as many as possible and go as fast as possible.
Well, yeah, so the first 3 sections...
Into level 17 and then reset.
Yeah, a little bit. The first 3 sections is more important to make sure you're getting 100%, because it's 100% and then tiebreaker based on time. But then for the next sections, it's going for percentage. So the next 3 sections at the end are going a hybrid, so it's speed and marble count that matters.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
You got
all that, it's just been here, but yeah, I think I have a good understanding of it. I'll be watching the stream anyway for what's exactly going on. But
that will help out.
I should have it down.
But yeah, I felt like this was one that Semaph might have a bit of fun with because of the difference in like methods to score, but we'll see how it turns out.
Yep.
But yeah, so we got marbles in on both sides. 15 on each. I got my pop-out chat ready so I can actually drop, because that was an issue that I keep forgetting. Alrighty. I think that's mostly us ready. We can have a bit of a chat to make sure everyone's getting in, but how are you going, Semaph?
Yeah, doing good. Good weather here, so we got some tomato plants and planted them. And curious how much tomatoes we'll get.
Yeah.
Just a random description of the day.
Yeah. Going into summer now. For me, I'm going into winter, so it's getting all cold. The different hemispheres, always fun.
Yeah.
How about you, Jack? How you going?
Yeah, not too bad, no. Just I was hoping to get some distance in before, but I didn't even have time. I had to go mow lawn earlier, so I didn't really get to do much. So I just did some grind runs, but I've been liking the seed we did yesterday.
Yeah, we had a very fast seed for the match yesterday, so that was quite good. Lots of skippies. I'm sure Semaph will enjoy.
Skippies. Oh, that would be nice. Next time I might join.
Yeah,
would be nice.
We had a bit of an awkward one on level 22. I managed to get a skippy, no one else did, so I got the lead. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I actually saw that when I ran it earlier, when I did it today.
It's so good, Skippy.
I saw the skip you're talking about. I mean, I did skip it today. Not perfectly, but had the idea.
But anyway, let's
I don't know how it went over my head.
Yeah, let's try and get underway. I mean, you had marble spread, so that makes sense. Anyway, let's try and get underway.
Probably.
Driscoll, you ready? And otherwise, you both ready? Got timers you want to run?
Butch wants to have a kick.
Oh yeah, the shared chat, so pinned messages are good. Alrighty. So we'll get on our way. You ready, Jack?
Yeah, ready to go.
Are you ready, Semaph?
Almost.
Almost ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, we'll go on tilt. 3, 2, 1, tilt. Best of luck, both of you.
Hi, good luck.
Yep, good luck. Look, have fun.
I forgot to ask them if they wanted to stay in or move, so I just went with the default, so
Just the defaults.
good thing that I remember that. I forgot to do my checklist today, so that was the issue. But we lived. Alright, level 1 going through. Dropping on Semaph. Jack redoing. Drop on Jack. Alright.
Tactical resets already?
Yeah, Jack tactical resetting already. We got Voco and Semaph here, so I'm gonna go add them to the commentary booth. But yeah, that will be Jack running back through the... Oh no, I'm lagging already. That's good to see. But yeah, make sure you don't run on both of them. Let me quickly try and refresh the stream to get them closer live. Semaph coming through level 3, splashing through it. Jack splashing through at level 2. Okay, drop on both. Oh, Malaga's here. Oh no. Well, not here in terms of commentary, but he apparently here in terms of chat. Yeah, Jack's splashing through that level 3 now as well. Managing to get them all through. Semaph on the level 4. Zooming.
Do you need me to talk about food?
I don't think that's
could talk
particularly
about food.
necessary.
I can handle that.
Yeah, apparently all the nodes have been summoned to Semaph. I think that's what Malaga was.
Had some fries, so I'll win anyway.
Well, yeah. Lots of bridges, so I have to do lining up the marbles for them. Takes a little bit of time. That's the percentage format for you. They got to be careful.
Mm-hmm. The pizza is a sandwich, right?
Sure.
Okay, so since the hamburger is okay, so if we put grilled pineapple on a hamburger, does that make a hamburger into a pizza? Since they're both sandwiches?
That's not how classifications
know.
work, but okay.
I don't know. Will grilled pineapple even work on a hamburger?
Yeah. Just be a bit tropical. It just comes down to how much people like tropical foods. No, Jack losing one marble right at the end. I'll have to clean that up a little bit later, but drop on both. Semaph got a time of 144 for that level set. Jack got a 138, running up to a 139, but lost one marble, so Semaph still takes the first section. So yeah, Jack's time's 5 seconds faster, but he lost one marble right at the end, so Semaph leading for now. Semaph coming to the end of 7. Nice and clear. Jack having to deal with an LTL. It's going to peel off. A little bit worrisome, but he has it under control. Just time loss at this point. On to level 8 for Semaph. Drop on Jack now. He's on level 7. Semaph on level 8. Looks fairly clear. Just has to get that egg basket skip, and then you can probably just straight to the end if you get into that vertical line as well. And Jack just going on the side. Ooh, a bit of an awkward split for Semaph. He managed to keep all 100% on there. So, zoom into the end. Jack doing some wiggle strats on level 7 to save time. Going on to level 8 now. Semaph on level 9.
Wiggles are mostly to eliminate marbles, right?
No. If you wiggle the board left and right, it causes the marbles to bounce, giving them slight speed. It pushes them forwards by like a few hundredths of a second every time you do it. No, a few thousandths. And so it adds up to like a few hundreds by the end of a level if you do it consistently. If you have a good level for it, you can get to like a tenth or a bit more of a tenth of a second. Few marbles going off for Semaph. Jack coming to the end of level 8 onto level 9. Man. Bit of a splash for Semaph, but getting to the end of 9. Still in the percentage section, but cleaning up here now. Level 10 for Semaph. Squeegee on 10. Makes the time plus 100% a little bit more awkward, because if you want 100%, you need to wait for the squeegee. So you can't skip it. But in terms of time, then you have to try and time the squeegee at the start of the level, which gets you more marbles, which makes the rest a little harder. So a bit of a catch-22 there. You got to figure out how you want to balance it. Both of them struggling with this level 9. Jack almost losing some extra marbles, but barely managing to pull it back together. And getting to the end, 100%ing level 9. On to level 10 for Jack. He's also now got the squeegee there. Does he wait for it immediately, or does he just go? Semaph sending 4 to the front. Going through it nice and quick. He can always improve it on his second run, as long as he remembers what he needs to be careful of. Alrighty, level 11 for Semaph. Get him in. Jack waiting for the squeegee on level 10, so he's going for the weight strap. But now that he's a bigger marble group, he's now figure out how to fit that marble group through the gap, which is a little bit awkward, but he's experienced enough to do it. Another squeegee on level 11. And Semaph has killed a hole in his marble, so he can't skip it either. Tragic.
Oh, those ships, they look like more marbles.
Yeah, no, the
Got three,
ships,
though.
yeah, that's why I don't like the ships. The fleet trail is so easy to mistake for an extra marble. 2 off of Jack. Splashing down the Z-bridge. But making through level 10. I think he'll take the 9 to 10 section for the 6 to 8, because I forgot to mention it before. They both got 100%, but Jack was just barely faster. Go and drop on Jack. Semaph coming up shortly as well, so look to drop on Semaph as well. Him at the end of the level, go. Let me get the more accurate times for...
So this is hybrid, right?
Yes, hybrid from Green Skies, so yep. Speed and marble count, that matters for you, Semaph, now. Okay, it's a little bit hard to get the exact times. I forgot. We'll get them later, but Jack's slightly ahead. I'm not going to attempt to do the mental maths for figuring out the difference. I have a thing that calculates it, but it only does to the second, as you guys see. Semaph squeegees on the right side. He might be able to squeak through barely, but it looks like it's not quite going to make it. Just, ooh. Most of the group gets through, just unfortunately, some get caught off. It's about what I was expecting. It looked like there was going to be some through. A bit more than I actually fully expected, but Semaph just barely making it in there. And then on to level 13 for Semaph. Let's go. Semaph finishing the level 9 to 11 section with exactly 40% of marbles saved. Jack coming through on to level 12 now. Still blue skies. Okay. All right, so at the end of that previous section, Jack got 97%, losing 2 marbles during that section, but getting a time of 2:22. So can be beaten with 100%, but the time's pretty good as well. All right, drop on Jack. Yeah, so this is not raw marble count. It's a mix of speed and marble count. A lot of spots it can be faster to just commit and not take the marble group. It depends on how many there are. So like some of there's a lot here, so it's worth taking, but maybe that last one isn't, as he goes and shows there. Comes down to figure out how much marble groups there and how much time it takes to save them. Semaph coming to the end of 13. Got a little bit of cleanup to go. And then on to 14 for Semaph. So losing 9 marbles in that section out of 41 for Semaph. So a total of 32 marbles saved in 2 minutes and 5 seconds for a score of 15.3. Jack coming through now. Keeping the group together, but a bit of a splash to the group spreading out off the wall. And coming to the end. He had a total of 36 marbles available. Let's see how many he got through of that set. To the look of it, it would have been full 100%, so it just comes out at the time he took. And he took 1 minute and 52 seconds, so that comes to a hybrid score of 19 for Jack. Semaph on to 15 now, drop on Semaph. Thank you, Tina. I'm not noticing the gongs from Semaph anymore. Too focused to do gongs. Or I had Semaph stream muted, that might be why. Right, drop on Jack. The gong can be done by mods as well. What are the mods doing? And go in there. Right, drop on Jack. Drop on Semaph. 2 more levels left, and then they're through. In terms of score, Jack got 100% in a minute and 30 seconds. So 30 marbles. That's scoring a 20. It's a 19.9 rounded up. On Semaph's side, he got 26 marbles through in a minute 35, so he gets a score of 16.47. So just barely rounding down from a 17. Very close to a 17 for Semaph, but rounds down. All right, Jack coming to the end of 16. He's got 1 more level left. Semaph coming to the end of 16 as well. Bit of a love tap from the hammer coming through. Squares to weave, and then he'll be at the end. Jack with the keyhole to start. There's been a lot of rhythm sections in this sort of 17 plus range. This is an awkward timing for the drawbridge if you're not careful, which seems like what happened to Jack. Semaph moving on to 17 now. Did I? What? Okay, I'm just massively stream delayed on Semaph. I was like, what? Alright, I refresh both streams, hopefully we're up to date. And Jack sending it through now, cornering on the LTL, and then it should just be a clear send to the end. Nicely through the rhythm section. Semaph now standard level. See how he goes with the timing for that drawbridge. With Jack now resetting back to level 1. Drop on Jack. Semaph going through now. Gonna be a little bit awkward on this drawbridge again. See how he goes stopping. Stops the marbles and then gets them over. Nice. It's a little bit bad on the group going that slowly, but he managed to get through without having to wait an extra cycle or two, which is what happened to Jack. Goes and corners up there for the vents. And nice skipping over. Jack finishing off level 1. Drop on level 2 for Jack. LTL weaving through for Semaph. No corners needed. And then he's got that rhythm section at the end. He goes, takes the sidewall to line the group and then sweeps through. Nice and clean for Semaph. Alright. Resetting here, back to level 1. Let's have a quick check. So Jack got a score of 16, saving 33 marbles in 2 minutes and 1 second. Semaph getting a score of 12.3 for saving 24 marbles in a minute 57. Drop on Jack. So yeah, Semaph just getting a little bit less marbles than Jack most levels, except for... Actually, no, Semaph did get more marbles than Jack on the first 2 sections of Hybrid. Just actually saving the marbles is the hard part. Drop on Semaph.
Right. Let's see how long it takes for Semaph to just start tactically resetting 1 to 5.
Maybe that already happens this run. But now that
I don't know. Maybe Jack doesn't get 100% in 1 minute 44. Never know.
Yeah, I mean, he was basically 100% in 1 minute 39, but lost a single marble as he's going to the end at the end of the level, so I don't think it would have taken Jack.
And he is winning. It's not like he needs to blitz right back to 1 through 5
Drop
immediately.
On Semaph. Yeah. We'll see, though. So I mentioned retiming the second segment because they're so close. So Semaph got an 118.1 and Jack got a 117.4. So Jack barely rounded down to a 117 and Semaph was just above a 118. So if Jack was just like a 20th of a second slower, he would have tied Semaph on the it would have looked like it was a tie on the time. Okay, Semaph coming through 1 to 5. He looks like he's just sending it, not worrying about beating his score. See what happens with Jack, but drop on both. Alrighty. So Jack lining up for the bridge. Semaph just sending through level 4. So the total match is a 1 to 5. Semaph in the first section. The other one's going to Jack so far. We'll see how Semaph goes with it. Alright, both of them, drop on both. Jack still on 100% for his section with a time of 1:43, so he barely takes the first section by 1 second. Alrighty, Jack had a 1:43.2 and Semaph had a 1:44.2. So basically, almost exactly a second gap. Jack weaving the text and Semaph going to go into the level 6. Jack losing some marbles on level 6 now, so not going to be able to improve the score here. Jack is going again. He's tactically resetting. Jack stealing Semaph's reset strat. He's already done it twice now. Semaph getting the stick on the LTL on 6. But fairly fast for a group. It's obviously not the preferred method, but of the time losses you can have there, not that bad. Drop on Semaph. Jack weaving through level 1 now again. On to level 2 for Jack. Got that send for Semaph, just nice to the side. Jack has to do a bit more weaving, so he'll probably just pull to the side for the group and then send it. Because Jack goes to the corner. Oh, I thought Jack did a full side pull. Apparently he does corner pulls. Good to know. Alrighty. Drop on Semaph on level 8. Drop on Jack for level 3. Egg basket skip for Semaph, and then hopefully he gets a nice clean transition through. He goes and just commits to the side. Makes the group a little bit cleaner, but obviously nicer to go for a straight line rather than a wider line, just slightly faster to go shorter path, but it works. And it's probably better to avoid this mess, so drop on Semaph for level 9. And Jack's coming through. Let's see what Semaph gets for his time now. Dropping on Jack now. Semaph getting a 1:13, so that's a 5-second improvement for him in the 6-8 section. So even with that bit of a slowdown on level 6, he's still got a significant improvement on time. Oh, that one while coming off, but neither player has 100% on the 9 to 11 yet, but Semaph just goes to the reset. Drop on Semaph. See if Semaph can beat Jack's time on 1 to 5. Drop on Jack. I actually don't know. Jack might improve his time again, so we'll have to see what Jack's time is, but so far it is a 1:43. Drop on Semaph.
So the real question here is, does Jack go? What if Jack were to beat level 8? Does he just keep going and try to beat his own score for the rest of the levels?
It's up to him. I think it's a worthwhile doing because making a score a bit safer is good. Jack getting a 1:38, so he's improved his initial time. Even when he had marbles lost, he improved it from that one. So quite a improvement from Jack of 5 seconds in the 1 to 5 section. Drop on Semaph. My stream delay to Semaph is always getting worse. I'm going to quickly refresh.
Was the Semaph strat a bit too powerful of redoing 1 to 5 nonstop, or?
No, just my internet being bad. Jack losing a marble on level 6 again. See what he does now.
I mean,
Jack gonna keep going. Drop on both.
Like, will there ever come a point where we just give a bonus point to whoever does, I guess, goes through less runs, like less resets?
Well, the issue is going for more runs. You have to do the early levels, and the early levels take more time for timers than the later levels. So the later levels are like more efficient for your time anyway. So it's a cost to just resetting any for the player. It's their choice. Drop on Jack and Semaph. Yeah.
Interesting to note that both are still over the 10-minute mark for level 17.
I mean, yeah, they haven't had the chance to sort of re-optimize some of the other levels. Like the 9 to 11 is a pretty big one because of the squeegee waits. I think both of them have had to wait for squeegees in that section, and so saving like one squeegee would be a lot of the time.
Would fixing the squeegees level out the time? Or
yeah,
just waiting out the squeegees at the start?
Yeah, just wait the squeegees out at the start. But like, yeah, some of the squeegee waits that they had are like 30 seconds, so drop on Semaph. Drop on Jack. I don't know if you'd be able to get... You probably can get sub 10 minutes, but yeah, this seed's quite a slow one, especially when you're trying to be careful for 100%. It comes down to sort of how fast they're doing the hybrid section, probably, as well, because there's a lot of time you can save in the hybrid section because you don't have to be as careful with the marble count. Yeah, it's their choice. Having slightly high times isn't that bad just because it depends on the seed and how they want to play it. Drop on Semaph. Jack getting, one marble lost in his 6 to 8, so no improvement, but he also already had a better time, so in both cases it didn't matter. Jack just yellowing through at level 9 now, so he's probably just going to focus on getting back to the hybrid to improve that. Semaph's rerun of 1 to 5, getting a 1:39, so not improvement, drop on Semaph. Well, no, it is an improvement from Semaph. It's just not as fast as Jack's previous run. Never mind.
It's 2 seconds faster, but not fast enough.
Yeah. Got a 38.9, and Jack got a 38.1. So about a point, somewhere between a 0.8 and 0.9 difference. Drop on Jack. He's resetting again. I mean, it's fairly safe. Jack's hybrid scores were pretty strong, so I think they're probably beatable for Semaph, but it is still very difficult. We had a match before with Malaga and LT, where Malaga managed to come back by sniping the hybrid scores with significant improvements, but like Jack's base hybrid's quite strong, so that's fairly difficult to do. Still no 100% this level 9 to 11. Just too easy to lose like a 1 or 2 marbles. Jack lost 2 marbles the last time he ran through out of 60. Yeah, it's a difficult one to get through cleanly. Drop on Semaph and dropping on Jack shortly as well. Because of that one stuck marble on level 2, I don't think Jack's going to be able to improve his percentage, his time now. He lost like a second or two there. I'm like, I think that's too much. He'd have to have an incredible run to not lose out from that. All right, Jack coming through. Semaph zooming. Drop on Jack.
Is that a scuff from Semaph?
And there's 3.
Oh, that's 3. Oh, that is 3. I thought that was just a trail. Anyways.
Drop on Semaph. Drop on Jack.
Someday we will get the variable friction tiling tilts. Semaph gets to skip 3 marbles.
Yeah, Semaph just zoom in. He's going to get onto level 12 now. Get him in. Drop on Jack.
So big balls rolling faster means that we need big balls earlier in the earlier levels.
Yeah, no.
For these speed runs.
There was, I think, for like one of the Jack's distance match against you, Voco. I was egging Jack to try and do a level with 3 big balls just for the speedrun strat.
Well, that's what I mean. We need the big balls in the big balls maker in the early levels for the speed strats.
Yeah. It would be cool to have them earlier so you could try stuff out with them, but nah. I feel like a lot of new players would be annoyed by them if they showed up too early. But
are they really more annoying than these spinners?
I mean, it's the issue of people that want to keep marbles on the board, and then you get one big ball, and then you're trying to keep a big ball on the board, and then it's.
Well, they might as well learn sooner rather than later that
Jack.
Just grab 3 balls and go.
I mean, like for new tilters, it's pretty rough. It depends on how early. Like, I guess, yeah, if you had them show up sort of in the late teens, early 20s, you might be able to get away with it, but even then it'd be difficult.
The floor is already moving in the late teens anyways. It's like bigger balls isn't going to change anything.
Have you tilted much with big balls?
Yes.
Okay.
And the few times I've gotten high enough for it, yes.
Have you tried keeping them through the level? Oh,
yes.
Semaph.
They usually roll off before the normal balls.
Let's go reset, guys.
Drop on Semaph.
Although there was one time that I actually had to save the ball, a big ball, because I was low on balls already.
Yeah. I'm just like, the statement of they've rolled off normally, like that's the issue. Is like new players already struggle with.
Yeah.
New players already struggle with the camera going too far ahead of them and having a big ball that naturally does it. Yeah.
Maybe this is just my observation, but they tend to go over the walls easier too.
Yeah, because they're faster and they're bigger, so they go over walls easier. They get rammed by the other balls if they're behind them, and if they're in front of them, the other balls can go underneath them.
Wait. Other balls go underneath them?
Not like
That's
as
the
in like if
thing?
you're in a corner and you have the marbles slam into the corner, the other marbles will like slide underneath the marble if it's a big ball in the corner, depending on the size difference.
Oh, Tina.
Tina causing problems.
But are they more problematic than the tilting annoyance tile? Or the helping hands?
Big balls?
Yes. Are you talking big balls or helping hands? Which do you prefer?
They're different issues. For higher levels, definitely helping hands is easier, but that's just because of how fast the big ball spins. But the RNG from helping hands is annoying. Like, I don't mind the helping hands of the tile itself. It's the RNG for some entrances that makes it annoying. When you like have no idea which way it's gonna go, and you have to like time the entrance like a tile in advance.
That sounds like the helping hands just needs that indicator that says when it's going to change direction.
Yeah, no, we've told Pixel that would be too much programming effort.
I don't think the helping hands actually has a set direction change. Like it's just randomly changes direction.
It used to have a set pattern when the RNG was set, but they removed that a while
now
ago.
it's just random. It just randomly changes directions.
It's
right?
set on the seed, but each individual helping hand on a seed is different. So, like if you're rerunning a seed, you can memorize it, but you'd have to run a seed multiple times. All right, we should be running a little bit low on time, so let's have a check. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
So is the big balls as fast as the Ninja Star at those higher levels?
Yep. I mean, the big balls and the Ninja Stars are about the same speed, I think. Maybe the big balls are slightly slower, but you have to go wider on the big balls because of the hole in the middle. The star keeps you somewhat close to the middle, so it can spin a bit faster and you can still get through it. I know, I did measure the speed. The speeds are basically exactly the same. Like, I actually had checked the speeds of them, and yeah, they're close enough that I couldn't tell a significant difference on them. I think it was like a couple frames of like a few minutes, so like it's within like a 60th of a second over. Like, yeah, a minute, I think. Yeah, Jack timing out that squeegee. We got a minute left. I should probably announce that. Once we hit the minute left. Drop on
So
Semaph.
close.
Yeah, just barely off. I think it was not quite better than your previous time, Semaph, but yeah, very close.
Was about to equal.
Yeah. Drop on Jack. But yeah, in terms of like hard tiles, it like really depends on sort of combos more than the tiles themselves. It's just for early levels for new tilters, the weird effects like big balls could be so awkward. Like even slopes, just any slope is like difficult for a new tilter just because of the changes to how the game plays. Drop on Semaph.
Yeah, and the camera at the drop tiles and the drop corners.
Yeah. It's all like the weird stuff that you sort of just have to build experience on, that if you had them in the early levels, like, it would just make it even more chaotic.
I mean, we got by with turrets until Pixel broke them.
Yeah, turrets are like a very straightforward style though. It's just the lag that they caused. Drop on Semaph. This is the last level for Jack. Last level for both of them. Alrighty. Semaph getting through there. Oh wow, Jack had a 108 for his most recent run. Did not realize. Jack had a crazy 6 to 8. He really wanted to win that section back, I guess. Alright. That is both of them. Let's see what Semaph got to. Another Semaph got a 108 as well. Oh my god, what? Tiebreak goes to Semaph though. Semaph has to be just slightly faster on the 1 to 8.
Is that like a 1/1000th of a second there?
It's within a second. It could be it could be like up to a second difference. I'd have to do maths to check it unless Droska ends both runs. We'll drag Jack in though. Good Jack. GG's.
Yeah,
GG's.
Yeah, I thought I did 14, but it was 13.
Yeah. They're paired of levels, so it's 12 and 13 together. 14, 15. Just to make the timings a little bit more even.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was like the ranges. Well, I assumed it anyway.
Yeah. No, I compress it a little bit just because otherwise the end of the run takes a bit too long. Especially for tilters that play like percentage for hybrid, where they just start going really slowly at those higher levels.
Yeah.
GG's. Jack takes it 5 to 1. Getting some of those percentage sections. No one actually managed 100% the 9 to 11. Too difficult. Semaph got 40% and Jack got 98%.
We're tied on the 6 to 8.
Kept giving up. On
Yeah,
the
I was
9.
faster, Jack.
Wait, what was that? Or...
I want to know the time difference.
Yeah, Semaph. Drew, can you finish those runs with the new run so we can check the times?
Yeah, I didn't catch what it was. So yeah, I only really look at this stuff in depth.
108.26, and Semaph got a 107.81. So there was about a
damn
half a second lead for Semaph in the 6 to 8.
A little bit close.
Yeah.
So I could basically have done this one for 100% slowly, and then I would have taken this segment as well.
Yep. Both of you guys are going so fast for the 6 to 8, and neither of you guys got a percentage. And then the first section was within nearly a second as well. Jack got a 138.1, and Semaph got a 138.99. So.
Wow, nice one.
The first 2 sections were within 1 second of each other. Neither of you could manage to get 100% for the second section, so Jack takes it with percentage. And then, Jack had a significant lead for most of the hybrid sections just by going them slightly faster. With 100% marbles in every single one. Jack only dropped marbles in the 6 to 8. He got 100% in every single other section. That 1 to 9.
Yeah, it's just like that squeegee. I didn't think about it. I just don't think about timing squeegees on like a little late or whatever.
Yeah. Can be difficult.
I did it last time.
And then Jack almost managed to get his sum total of time down below 10 minutes. Getting a sum total time of 10:19. Yeah.
I think it's just kind of rare that it's a problem, like the squeegees on pre-level 9.
Yeah. Yeah. GG's.
The timing on those levels was annoying.
Yeah, level 10 was a hard one.
Oh, the squeegees.
Time. If I waited the whole cycle on level 10, you could probably save it easier. But I didn't end up doing that.
And then with the chance to just miss it. And then do it all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
I actually did it somewhat cleanly, but I think I like lost a ball like at the start of it and didn't realize because I kind of like blended in.
Yeah. You
go, like,
almost
back
got
through.
through the first one to 5 with like the same time you had at the end, but you lost 1 marble.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm probably gonna be updating the rules for this format after this week because there was an issue. You didn't have to do all the sections right. You could, in theory, do less sections. And because the game tiebreak based on time spent, there was never a reason to do the 16 to 17 section.
So I could have reset
Ooh,
at level 11 all the time.
Yeah, no one went for the strat, and one of the things with the strat is there was never a reason to do 16 to 17 because if you won 3 sections, if you won 2 sections excluding 16 17, going for it just made your time longer. And so you basically always wanted to win 3 sections before 16 17. And so the strat was
yeah,
basically
know.
I didn't think of that.
so basically one strat you could do is you could just not do hybrid and just entirely focus on percentage and do 1 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11. And so I was wondering if Semaph would try that because that seems like such a Semaph strat to do.
Kale gives me
If you
a match
understood it that
against
well,
Ada.
then you could.
But I'm gonna
Kale pair me up with Ada and don't tell her.
No, I'm gonna update the rules so that the tie break takes into account the number of sections you completed and then the time. So you need to at least attempt every section. But yeah. I was like, I'll give Semaph 1 match where he could potentially exploit it if he wants to. Yeah. Druska thought
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
it
it
right
wouldn't be
away.
thinking I'd think it'd be not some. It wouldn't be something I'd like think of.
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't
I
think
respect everyone playing the format as intended. I'll just update the rules to make it actually that's how you have to play the format. I thought it was a
Yeah,
funny one to
nice.
leave it for a bit to see if anyone found it, but I don't think it's good for the mode to have a thing where you just shouldn't even do the 16 to 17 section. It's just never worth it.
And even then, Jack was fast.
Yeah, no.
Even if I wanted to exploit it, it would have been a tough game for me.
Yeah, you know, definitely would have been hard. The other thing, like with what Malaga does is he like waited on the hybrid sections to get extra marbles, which you did sort of do.
Really had to wait.
But you then have to manage to get those marbles through, which is the issue. And it's just time consuming, so it's a hard give and take.
Yeah, if I wouldn't have waited, I couldn't reach the marbles at all that Jack saved. So
true, yeah. But yeah, can we get a say or shout out from you, Jack, with you winning?
Yeah, no, just nothing to say. But thanks for the new format. It's been fun to mess around with as always. Yeah, I like the idea of having multiple like variables in it.
Yeah, I think this one's a bit nicer for the viewers because it's always focused on marble saving, but with the speed as a sort of twist. Yeah, need to sort of experiment to figure out which ones work best. Anything from you, Semaph?
yeah, it was nice to test this one. Although the other formats was last match, it was quite close with Jack.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was fun. And yeah, I'm going to check out the next match. There will be another one right behind, right?
Yep, it'll be Semaph.
So you're going to watch
it'll
it.
be Poco and ECL. Are either of you guys going to be keeping on, or are you guys going to be ending soon?
Yeah, I'll be
going
ending
to end
yeah.
soon.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll raid to whoever is on from the next match.
Yeah. I'll send it off onto a quick break shortly, and then we can continue on from there. Thank you all for being here, and thank you both for playing, and Druska for scorekeeping. Keeping the scores up to date nice and quickly, which is
Shout out
good.
Druska.
Yeah, thank you all, and we'll be back shortly. Bye-bye.
Yeah, sounds good. Have fun.